Today is Friday, June 24th. Here's a quick look at what's happening in the Griffith Homestead garden. I've been harvesting my very sad looking garlic. The bigger bulbs that I was going to plant, or the bigger, not bulbs, but the cloves that I was going to plant last year and set aside for this year. They got eaten accidentally, so I had to plant what I considered substandard cloves this year, and this is my result. Really, they're about, maybe the biggest one is that big around. Very sad. The beans are doing pretty well, aside from Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter coming in here and working on the leaves. They're really traveling around in here. The cucumbers. We've got our first cucumbers going here. We've got one there. I got one back in there. I need to get this grass out of the way. And I've got a couple back in there. So that's coming along pretty well. Shiloh, don't eat grass, sweetie. Thank you. Let me get this out of the way here. The Cherokee purple tomatoes are looking good. We've got several pretty good looking tomatoes on there. It's not bearing as much as I expected it to, but they're about due for some more food too. Now, this one's still kind of stunted, but this one's looking good. This one's looking good. We're doing pretty well there. The other bowl. I picked a few beans here. All right, these are the sweet peppers, and the rabbits have been visiting over here, as you can see. This is a new development. It looks like the squash vine borers have taken this plant out. Yeah, they sure have. So I might as well go ahead and pick this. Let me see if I can do this. Get the excess dirt off of here. Wipe it on the grass. It's certainly not very big, but it'll be enough for someone to have a meal. I may go ahead and, well, that's right, I don't have any other seeds for this stuff, so go ahead and set that aside. Got these guys still looking pretty good here, hanging in there. This one's still stunted, but there you are. Didn't realize I didn't have it on the camera. Alright, strawberries. I've got some strawberries. And here's, here's what I contend with. I don't know if you can see that slug on there. That is my number one enemy with the strawberries. I'll come back and look at those later. I see a few ripe ones to be picked. The Roma tomatoes are looking very good. They produce tomatoes in clusters. I think they need some food over here and maybe a little bit of bone meal. They're looking pretty good. These are the hot peppers. Every one of these plants got stripped by the rabbits. And this one is trying to come back. I hope it will. I may just go ahead and... Shiloh, get out of there. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and pick this thing, because with that growing on there, and it's starting to ripen, it's turning yellow, which means it's going to be mildly hot. Let's see, they're coming back, slowly but surely. Oh, crap. I didn't want to pull that up. I thought that was something else. That's what happens when you're trying to do a video and not paying attention really to what you're doing. It'll make it. We're going to get some more rain today. There we go. Let's see here. Potatoes. Potatoes are doing pretty well. I see some of them are wilting a little bit in there. I might be doing a little digging in there and pull some stuff out. The cantaloupe. This is a big one here. The cantaloupe have been getting chewed on by the rabbits also. Flowers gone, a lot of leaves gone. Some of these have been completely stripped. The stems are still there, and that's about it. But this was the biggest plant here, the biggest individual plant. Yeah, that put us back quite a bit. But I'm going to spray them again today before I go in. The zucchini, I've gotten one small zucchini off of one of the plants. This is not shaping up to be a really good year for squash. I'm hoping the vine borers haven't found it yet. But, you know, not a lot I can do if they already have. Anyway, yeah, there's more strawberries back there, and the asparagus, which shouldn't be doing much right now. And the grapes. Shiloh, stop eating grass. Thank you. Oh, she already swallowed it. One other thing real quick, the grapes. Now the cultivated grapevines aren't doing so great. Some of them are doing very well, but a lot of what you see back there is actually the wild muscadine grapes that are coming on over here. And to be honest, that really suits me quite fine because they're hardier. You don't have to deal with them quite as much. You don't have to baby them as much. And I cleared a lot of brush out of there. You can see this whole section here still needs to be cleared. But all through there at that end, I have cleared the trees and everything else. And you can see this one spot where a grapevine used to be. And it's kaput. Actually, there's a couple of them that are kaput down at that end. Anyway, yeah, it's coming along. That's where I got all my chiggers. I got a nasty case of chiggers. And my mistake was that I didn't throw my shirt into the laundry. I set it aside and wore it that night. They had a party on me. But, lesson learned. That's about it for today. Y'all have a great day.